Hey, it's me, Maury Sky. It's been a second, huh? AKA, it's been a couple days, and weirdly, it's not been. Maybe it's been a week. It's not been actually that long since I recorded my last video. I haven't actually been uploading them very much, or like I've recorded 2 videos and haven't uploaded them. I probably should, but heads up, I am currently fighting dying light as the sun is going down, which means that it is going to get darker and darker as I record this. I've got my laptop on in the background to try and provide some light. But anyway, howdy. How are you? I've got my Boise State merch on. Proud to represent Idaho at times. But I wanted to talk a bit about how I'm doing, because I've spoken about I talk about my mental health a lot on here, and recently I've been struggling. Just struggling. And I had a moment a few nights ago. It wasn't relapse, but it was close. And I have a hard time reaching out to people, and that moment turned into me scrolling through my contacts and wondering, who do I call about this? Because I needed someone to talk to, and in the end I didn't call anyone. But it made me think a lot about what does getting better look like when you struggle with your mental health. And for me, I think that looks like many different things. At the moment, it looks like me with a couple different tabs of different therapists open and heavily considering going back to therapy, because I know that I need help. The scary thing is trying to get it, like actively deciding that you're going to change. And one of the main, not newer, but in a different sense of it, things that I've been struggling with is an eating disorder. And eating disorders are weird, just in general, but also as someone who I don't know, I think I'm pretty logical, I think. So doing something that's so illogical feels weird. And it's not like I don't know about eating disorders. But experiencing one is very different. Like, struggling with those thoughts is hard. And I actually went to I was in therapy for 4 years. I did cognitive behavioral therapy, which I don't actually think was the strategy that was best for me, but it kept me alive. And the therapist I was seeing actually specialized in young girls with eating disorders. And I was a young girl with an eating disorder, and I never told her. Bit of a wasted opportunity there, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know. But a problem that I have with wanting to get better is I don't want to spend my life with an eating disorder. I don't want to spend the rest of my life struggling. But the very loud, unhealthy part of my brain doesn't want to stop. And a big part of not wanting to stop is not wanting to tell anyone. When at the same time, what I know I desperately need is support. I know I need to talk to my friends. I know that I need to talk to my family, and I know that I need to talk to a professional. But the unwell part of my brain is fucking terrified. Like, oh my god, because I'm scared that if I tell someone, they'll make me stop. They'll make me stop, and that all of my hard work will be for nothing, and that I will not just, I don't know, lose progress, but I'll lose this feeling of humanity that I've started to gain, and it's not healthy. There's the big motivator. I don't know how much I should be talking about this, but this channel's for me. So I'll probably have to put a trigger warning in the description. But the biggest motivator is the fact that I just want to be seen as human. I just want to be seen as human. And I have lived, I've been obese for most of my life. And I just want to be seen as human. Because there's something so thoroughly dehumanizing about how our society treats and views overweight people and obese people. And I have never felt less worthy of even being alive than just existing in a bigger body. It's horrific. It is, and I understand that it's a society problem. I sound like the fucking Joker right now with society, but that's true. But that doesn't stop the pain from hurting. It doesn't. And so, a very logical, smart, kind person might do things that are very illogical and unkind to themselves. Like not eating. And I don't know when is too far, when is too late, how far is too far, I don't know. But I know that I should get help. And God, it's so scary. It really is. But I don't want to live in this hole for the rest of my life. I want to be able to just enjoy life because that's what it's there for. I love being alive and with friends, and I love being able to go out to eat and try new foods, and I like just being vibrant and joyful. And it's so hard to do that when you feel like this. And I get this feeling in my brain sometimes. It's not always there, but it's consistent enough that I honestly should get it looked into. And I call it having bees in my brain. And it's this almost vibration of like energy and chaos, and it is often just pure panic, and I just need to get it out. And it's like this like TV static descends over my brain and behind my eyes and all over my skin, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to get it out, and it makes me act quite illogically at times. And it hit me 2 nights ago, and I just spent hours pacing my room because I didn't know what to do, and I didn't want to hurt myself, and I didn't want to hurt. I've never wanted to hurt anyone else. You know when someone does like an intake thing and they're like, do you want to harm yourself or others? I've never wanted to hurt anyone else. But for the first time in a long time, I was scared that I might do something So I've got like sleep meds, and I put them outside my room, just out, like I got them away from me, and I try to focus on healthier methods because I didn't trust myself. And yeah, that sounds fucking insane, but I need you to understand that that is a big step for me to go for harm reduction. And I need you to understand that everyone is going to be at different stages of their mental health, and that sometimes harm reduction is better than just cutting something out completely. Like, sometimes the best thing that you can do is still not the best thing you can do for yourself is still not the best thing you can do, but it's still something. And if you are still, Jesus, I thought someone was coming into my room. But if you are up late into the night and you are just plagued by thoughts, I don't know why I said that with a smile, but you know what I mean. I hope you do. Because if you do, then this is for you. But you just can't stop thinking. The best thing you can do is still be there the next morning. Because nothing's gonna be solved after 9 p.m. Fucking nothing. Go the fuck to sleep. Read a book. Don't go online. Journal. Do cartwheels. Pace around your room. Do something with this energy, or just do nothing at all and sleep and wake up the next day, because the next day deserves to have you here, and you deserve to be there for it, and I deserve to be there for it. So after this, I'm gonna get ready for bed, and I'm probably gonna watch a show or read. I've been reading a really good fanfic. Probably gonna do that. And tomorrow I am gonna call the doctors. And we'll see how the day goes. But I hope that your day, your morning, your evening, your noon, your night goes well, and that you are doing okay. You don't have to be well, you don't have to be your best, but you do have to be here. Because I want you here, and I want to be here. I want to be here. Now then, before I burst into tears, these are both sad and happy ones, so they're very melancholy. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. Alright. Mori Sky, signing out.